So I invite you all to close your eyes, relax your shoulders. Just notice if you're holding any tension anywhere in the body, the neck. Notice if you're holding your jaw clenched. Notice if you are holding any tension in the brow, and just allow it to release. Allow yourself to notice how the body feels right now. Allow yourself to become present fully in your hands, in your feet. Watch the breath. Let yourself be present right here, right now. This is the only moment that matters, because this is where you are right now. Allow yourself to follow the breath into the body. Allow it to act as a vehicle for going deeper and deeper. This is your choice. Your choice that you can let go right now and be present with what is. With what is. Follow your awareness down to your feet. See if you can connect in with how your feet feel right now, present and now. Allow yourself to imagine, to play, to be curious. Imagine that you have roots growing down out of the bottoms of your feet, down into the earth. Imagine those roots going through the many layers of soil, reaching down, 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 to finer and greater nutrients, to finer and greater connection with the planet on which we exist. Planet who gives of herself so that we can have a place for our spirits to play, to explore, to discover, to evolve. Mother Earth, our home. Connecting with this beautiful spirit who gives of herself so that we can have life. Physical life as we know it. And allow yourself to extend your appreciation from your heart down to Mother Earth. Feel the love for her, her beauty. She gives us water, plants, building materials, food. Just connecting with that for a moment. That everything that we experience on the physical level comes from her. Without her, we would lose the opportunity to have physical form for our spirit to inhabit. For the opportunity to have an experience as a human being. We are co-creators with her. Just connect in. Drop your awareness down through your belly into the belly of Mother Earth. Far you can allow those roots in your belly to drop down. See if you can connect in all the way with the center of the earth. However that looks for you. Let your heart grow in appreciation. As your your energy extends down. And when you reach the center of the earth, let Mother Earth send her appreciation for you back up into your heart center. Be open and receptive to receiving energy and appreciation and love from this great spirit, Mother Earth, up into your heart center. Draw it back up. So you have a cyclical relationship with her, sending appreciation and receiving appreciation. Sending love and receiving love. Open your heart center. Let yourself feel this beautiful relationship that we have, this wonderful planet. When you're ready, I'm going to invite you to play with me. We're in the field of play, using the imagination. I want you to imagine that you're in an environment and the soil on which you're standing is starting to rise. A beautiful, delicate soil. The carbon matter of which everything is made is rising, and it's moving up over your feet. It's very soft and gentle. It's moving up over your feet and starting to move up your ankles. As the spacing you're in is filling, it's filling up with this very, very soft, delicate soil, moving up the legs. And you feel the space. You feel connected to this very soft soil and this space that has a certain level of density to it and yet feels very light. Almost like air with a little bit of texture, and it's rising up to your knees. And you feel how gentle and connected you are to it. Because you are made of the same substance. It is continuing to rise. And you feel connected to the space in which it exists, and the space within the space. As it continues to rise up the legs, midway up the legs, you feel the soft, delicate soil, the soft, delicate matter, the space, which seems to go on forever in all directions. And the soil continues to rise up to your waist. You feel that very delicate and somewhat dense soil, and it helps you feel very rooted in, very grounded, and very safe. Almost as if you are climbing into a bed with a heavy comforter. As the soil continues to rise up over your belly, you feel so secure, so safe within it, that you can finally just relax and let go. The soil continues to rise. You feel more connected to the space, as if you were just sinking into it. There's nowhere else to have to be. The delicacy of it is just perfect, just soft enough as it continues to rise up over your arms, onto your chest. You feel nestled within it, as if you were cradled in Mother's arms. Comfortable, safe, letting go. As the soil continues to rise up over your shoulders to your neck. Feels very open and freeing because you have the opportunity to just relax deeper into it. As the soil continues to rise up over your chin and over your nose, up to your eyebrows, and then suddenly you find you're totally immersed in this delicate soil as it continues to fill up this space, and you feel the space within the space. letting go, totally immersed in this delicate matter. And you start to feel a little bit of a sinking feeling, as if you're dropping deeper and deeper. And then you realize that the space is opening up. And you are in a new space. This is the space of your life. And you can easily see from this point in time back through all other points in time. You see your entire life as one clear picture, totally aware of everything you've ever experienced with clarity. You start to look back in time over your life with a clear picture of where, when, why, who, and how, the things that you've done, who you've done them with, and how you've learned from those experiences. You also notice that in front of you is a table, and on that table there are two vessels. One is a light-colored vessel, and one is a darker-colored vessel. What I invite you to do is start to look back in time to the first event that you can remember in recent history, where you felt a sense of order, felt a sense of completeness, felt like things were properly placed, where you felt a degree of certainty, where you felt a degree of awareness and presence in what was going on in your life. A time where things seemed calm. I want you to find that event just recently, and to a greater or lesser degree of order. Just notice. It doesn't have to be that everything was perfect, just that you had a moment in time where it was good. Where were you? What were you doing? Who were you with? How did you feel about that time, about that moment, that event? Just notice. And when you're ready, I invite you to take an element of it and pull it out and drop it into the light-colored receptacle in front of you. We're not taking away the event itself, just the energy. You want to collect the energy of it so that you notice what it's like to be that person at that time. And when you're ready, I'm going to invite you to go even further back into the past. What is the next moment in time or event where you felt a sense of order, like everything was good just in that way? Where things were peaceful and calm, and you were content. Who were you with? What were you doing? And how did you feel? How did you feel? Just connect in with that. And when you're ready, I invite you to take an element out of yourself and place it into that light-colored receptacle. Just a piece of the energy, so that you know that you have it there. And when you're ready, again, we're going to go move even further back in time. To another moment or event where everything is in order, peaceful, where things are just good in that moment in time. Just being with that moment in time. Who was there? What were you doing? What was the feeling that you had? Connect in with it. When you're ready, again, take an element out of you and place it into that light-colored receptacle so that you can track the energy. We're going to do this one more time. Go back in time, as far back as you can remember, a moment where there was order, where you were at peace, where everything was just fine the way that it was. There's no need to change anything. It felt like you were on track. Who was there? Where were you? How did it feel? When you're ready, take an element of that experience and place it into the receptacle, the light-colored receptacle in front of you. And when you're ready, along that timeline of your history, I want you to come back into the present moment. I want you to look for, in recent history, a moment in time where it felt like there was chaos. A moment in time where you felt confused. Nothing was in order. Nothing was predictable. It's that feeling of disorder, that you can't make sense out of anything. And to a greater or lesser degree. Where you didn't feel like you were in yourself, not grounded within yourself. Couldn't make sense of what was going on. Couldn't even anticipate what might occur. Connect in with who was there, where were you, what was going on. And connect in with the feeling in the body. How did that body feel at that time? When you're ready, give yourself permission to extract the energy of that and drop it into that dark-colored receptacle in front of you. However that looks. It might be light or an object, could be a piece of coal, whatever it is for you. We're going to go back in time, even further, to another moment of chaos, disorder, where it felt like nothing was predictable. You couldn't anticipate what was going to happen. Where you felt ungrounded, not totally in yourself, not sure of what was going to happen next. Where were you? Who were you with? And what was the energy like? How did you feel in that experience? And when you're ready, I invite you to extract the energy of that, however that looks for you, and place it into that dark-colored receptacle in front of you. Again, we're going to move back in time, even further back in your history, to another moment, a significant moment where there was chaos or disorder, where it felt like nothing made sense. You couldn't anticipate where things were going. Nothing was predictable. Connect in with that moment in time. Where were you? Who were you with? How did it feel to be in that experience? Connect in with it. Feel the energy of it. Stay in it. And when you're ready, I invite you to extract the energy of that, however that looks for you, and place it into that dark receptacle in front of you. We're going to do this one more time. Again, let's go back in time, as far as you can remember. The earliest moment in time that you can remember, disorder, chaos. Nothing was predictable. You felt uncertain, unsure of what was going to happen. It was uncomfortable. Who was there? Where were you? What was going on? Connecting with the energy of it. How does it feel in your body? And when you're ready, again, extract the energy of that event, that moment in time, and place it into the dark receptacle. Now I'd like for you to imagine something occurring. These two receptacles in front of you, the dark one and the light one now. Imagine them floating off and receding into the distance in front of you. They're just picking up and floating away from you off into the distance. And you see them getting smaller and smaller. And you start to see them merging into one. As they float off into the distance, they're merging into one. Getting further and further away. Disappearing over the horizon. Getting smaller and smaller and smaller until you can no longer perceive them. I want to ask you a question. Who are you without those experiences? Good or bad? Who are you? Who is observing this occurring? Who are you when you are free of all your experiences? Who are you if you're free of your opinions? Who are you if you are free of your judgment? Who are you if you are free of right and wrong, of good and bad? Who are you if you are free of this and that? Who are you if you are free? At peace, in stillness. this place, invite in your higher self, the infinite part of you that exists through all space and time and beyond. Invite in the higher level of intelligence and creativity that you are. Invite that in. And allow it to settle within you in a way that is most appropriate right now. Ask it to come in, this higher level of love, to fill you up, wherever you are, to fill in that space of beingness. To fill you with creation. Ask that creation to come in. Allow it to settle in. Allow the light of creation to shine within you, fully, brightly, in all directions, above, below, side to side, front to back. Connecting with this essence. Allow yourself to be what you truly are.